Hi, this is a video, and it's a one-on-one match with my friend Bruno, or as you can see on the screen, Hextrus. Um, Me and him are having a one-on-one quickscoping match, even though sometimes we don't quickscope. And I think we have throwing knives too. Or on this one, actually, I don't. Or yeah, we do have throwing knives. Okay, and okay, I have some more topics written down, and one of them is going to be my setup. I'm gonna have another update on that. The quality. The quality is well, it's kind of downgraded from HDMI, which is component. It's not AV, but it's not composite. It's better than that. So it's kind of in between HDMI and component. And editing of this stuff is like it takes a while to get some gameplay uh, into the correct format to edit on the right program that I use. But I'm able to, so it takes a little bit to usually uh, start the editing and stuff like that. And in my first two videos, I used the P90, but that's not nearly my favorite weapon at all. I have a lot more guns gold and stuff. Like, I don't really care for that gun, but I'm just using it because it works, I guess. And what is it? And sometimes I just go on a full rampage with that gun and just go hip fire 24/7. Where that's like what I do in the entire match. I don't aim down my sights once. It's kind of hard, but it's fun. If you want to see a video of that, tell me. And some other guns that are considered like OP or overpowered or like really good is probably the one of that 3-shot weapon. I can't think of the name right now. Or I don't know what some of the other guns are. Let me think. Or let's just talk about the Cell 11 here. Cell 11's really nice. I have this gun gold, but we're just using his default classes. The L11, it has good reload. I think the MSR has better reload though. You can reload the fastest with the MSR, I think. Not well out of the snipers, and I think you aim down your sights faster with the L11. I'm not completely sure, so don't like get mad at me if it's not true. Some of the skills on this game that you really need is one, aiming steady, which a gun perk that you could use, which would really help out with this, is like kick or focus. If you're like rushing and stuff, like going into the battle and stuff like that, probably use focus if you're getting shot at quite a bit. But if you're staying out of the battle a bit, probably use kick to just keep it down. But if you're like staying away from the battle a lot, like sniping maybe use like melee or something like that. And perks that are good. If you're, it's perks kind of really depend on. Look at this! I didn't even see him here. Just boom, one shot. Haha. And perks, they really do revolve on. They revolve on the specialist class, I think, and what range you're at. I think it's really depending on the range and what type of style you're going for with it. If you're rushing or camping or anything like that. Rushing is good with specialist, and sleight of hand. If you're rushing, you obviously won't want that unless you have like extended mags on like a gun with a fairly large magazine, like the P90. You can rush with that with like scavenger. That's pretty easy. Um, or the PP90 M1. You could also use that. That's fairly good too. Um, and some other perks. Quick draw, that's really nice if you're using equipment quite a bit. Or like C4, stuff like that. Um, or what's another one? Marksman. If you're going for range on that one, long range, use marksman for sure. Sit rep, people don't really use like bouncing betties or claymores much on this game, it seems. But if they do, it's kind of they don't really place it in the best spots, and I don't have a problem with like those stuff because like I never fall for it. Like I catch those things pretty easily. So like I don't think you would ever really need the sit rep perk. Um, Probably steady aim would be one of the best things if you're rushing because uh, you get ready to shoot faster after running, or you have better hip fire, which is really good. Hip fire is stronger than aiming down your sights usually on most weapons, and yeah, stuff like that. Now, time to get to another topic that I was going to talk about. An awkward moment in life. Um, Thank you, Bruno, for suggesting this. Which is the guy I'm playing with on here. An awkward moment, I will tell you something that happened to me that was kind of awkward, and then you can comment or message me something that's awkward that happened to you. One of the most awkward moments in my life, I would have to, I don't know. I don't have super awkward moments a lot. Like if they are awkward, they would most likely be more awkward for the other person. Because like I don't really get awkward that often. Like I know I get awkward, but I don't feel awkward. Like I don't know how to explain it well. Like I know that I'm being awkward, but I don't feel the situation is necessarily awkward. Um, so, I don't know what to say really for this. Um, oh, I'll just talk about something that, like a kind of a fight thing that happened to me, I guess, in elementary. That was kind of funny. uh, I was in, I think, fourth grade, and like in elementary, it was like crazy and stuff. Like, I don't know what it was. Like, my brain was just, I don't know, weird. Like, now I'm a lot more calm and I don't like to do anything. But as like in elementary, I was like obsessed with like being crazy and stuff. But like then I got these sixth graders mad, and getting a sixth grader mad when you're in fourth grade was like the mistake of your life. You didn't want to do that. But I got a few mad, and all I really remember was we had like this ice hill, that like a hill of like ice that everybody went down. I went down like a butt in front of this one sixth grader, and I guess he didn't like it. So him and his friends, when they went down behind me, they started kicking me. Um, and so then I didn't realize it at the time that I had got in front of him or cut him or whatever and made him mad. So I started yelling at him and stuff and getting mad at them, and what ended up happening is they started yelling at me, and then I realized kind of how much trouble I was in. So I backed off and started to run off, and we had these two relocatables, I think they're called. They're like they're kind of like these just like parts of the building that are not low or like attached to the main school building. Like I ran between the two, and I thought I was good, but then one comes up and grabs me, picks me up, and I was like freaking out. And so what I ended up doing is just I think I kicked him or something in like the knee, and he just dropped me because he picked me up like 2 feet because he was like way taller than me, and so I started to freak out and stuff, and he had another friend that I think was like trying to beat me up from the front while he was holding me from the back, and I think I was able to kick the other kid like in the knee, and then I started to run off, but then they didn't mess with me anymore. And but later I think I told my parents, and then we went to the principal, or my friend had to go to the principal because I was absent. But yeah, that's kind of like a weird story. Subscribe, goodbye.